Hi everyone, today we will be reading a part of this book called Big Cats by Jonathan Sheikh-Miller and Stephanie Turnbull, designed by Neil Francis, illustrated by John Woodcock. Coats and camouflage. All cats have fur coats to keep them warm. Some have markings on their fur, and others have plain coats. Their appearance can help them to blend in with their surroundings. This is called camouflage, and it enables cats to remain hidden when hunting. Hidden cats. Jaguars and leopards have patterns called rosettes, which make them hard to see among trees, while tiger stripes help them to hide in long grass. Lions have plain yellowish fur, which provides camouflage on the dry African grasslands. Spot the difference. Although some species of cats have markings which make them look very similar to each other, no two cats ever have exactly the same markings. Black cats. Most leopards and jaguars have patterned yellowish-brown fur, but some are born with black fur instead. Their fur is patterned too, but because they are black, the markings are hard to see. Black leopards are often called black panthers. Black leopards and jaguars spend most of their time in shady forests, where their dark fur gives them good camouflage. Keeping warm. Cats that live in cold places, such as snow leopards in Amur or Siberian tigers, have thick fur to keep them warm. Snow leopards also have long furry tails, reaching up to 90 centimeters, which is 3 feet in length. When resting, they curl their tails around their bodies to give them extra protection against the cold. Furry feet. Fur is not just good for keeping out the cold. Snow leopards have thick fur between the pads on their feet. While it gives protection in snowy weather, the fur also cushions their feet as they walk over hot jagged rocks during the summer. The faces of these leopards look almost identical, but there are slight differences between them. The markings on this tiger's head enable it to remain well hidden while choosing its moment to attack its prey. This black leopard's camouflage is well suited to a shady forest, but here in the open it is easy to see. This snow leopard's furry tail is almost as long as its body. This picture shows the thick fur on a snow leopard's paw, and these are the pads. Hunting. Big cats are good hunters. They use a combination of cunning, patience, and strength to track down and capture gazelles, antelopes, wild beasts, and other prey. Stealthy stalking. In places with lots of trees or long grass, big cats can sneak up on prey without being seen. This is called stalking. When a big cat has spotted the animal it wants to catch, it inches slowly along, crouching so low that its body almost touches the ground. It gets as close to the prey as possible, then runs out of its hiding place and pounces on the animal before it can escape. Working together. Lions sometimes hunt in groups to increase their chances of catching prey. Often they spread out and surround animals and then run at them from different directions. This forces the animals into the paths of other lions. Lying in wait. Sometimes a big cat simply hides and waits for prey to come along, rather than tracking it down. For example, a tiger will often hide next to a waterhole. Then an animal comes there to drink. The tiger springs out and catches it. The big chase. Cheetahs are such fast sprinters that they often chase their prey over open ground. They don't make much effort to hide as they slowly begin to approach their prey, but will sometimes freeze if the animal turns to look at them. Cheetahs only start to sprint when they get fairly close to their prey. A lioness creeps up on her prey, keeping her body close to the ground. She is careful not to make any sound at all. Here you can see how a group of lions, bottom left, traps prey. The arrows show two lions moving to encircle a wild beast, cutting it off from the rest of the group. Fact: lions often steal prey from other cats. They wait until the prey animal has been caught and killed, then grab it for themselves. A mother cheetah and her cub chase a young gazelle. The mother is teaching the cub how to hunt. Killer bites. Big cats are swift and efficient killers. They can pounce on and kill an animal in less than a minute and are strong enough to attack prey much bigger than themselves. Deadly neck bite. Big cats usually kill their prey with a single bite. The technique they use depends on the victim's size. Small animals are killed with a bite to the back of the neck. The cat slides its long teeth between the bones of the animal's neck, cutting the spinal cord leading from the brain. This kills the prey instantly. Capturing prey. Big cats usually approach large animals from the back or side to avoid being hurt by their hoofs or horns. To attack, they use their strong front legs and claws to drag an animal down. Going for the throat. Large prey animals are too big and heavy to be held in the right position for a neck bite. Instead, the big cat bites the animal's throat and holds on tightly. Air can't get into the victim's lungs, so it is unable to breathe and soon dies. Terrifying teeth. Big cats normally have 30 teeth. The 4 long pointed front teeth are called canines. These are used for biting and killing prey. The 12 smaller front teeth are called incisors and are used for stripping off fur or feathers and tearing meat from bones. At the sides of the jaw are large white teeth called premolars and molars. Humans have teeth that look a bit like this, but whereas ours are rounded for chewing, cat molars and molars have sharp edges for slicing through flesh. A cat keeps its back paws firmly on the ground to help it drag down prey easily. The cat forces the prey to the ground, making it fall on its side. A lioness holds down a zebra and bites into its throat, suffocating it. An angry leopard bares its teeth. It uses the 4 long fang-like teeth to pierce the neck of or throat of prey. Fact: tigers have the longest canine teeth of all big cats. The visible part can be over 5 centimeters, which is 2 inches long. Cat talk. Cats have a number of ways of communicating with each other, but not all of them involve making sounds. Slight body movements by one cat can send out clear signals to another, while smells are also part of communication. How cats roar. A roar is a deep vibrating noise made by some big cats. Lions, leopards, and jaguars can all roar, but lions are the only big cats that roar frequently. Experts aren't sure how cats roar. Most think the sound is made by air passing through the cat's voice box, or larynx, as it breathes out forcefully. The air causes fleshly folds in the voice box to vibrate when the cats roar. Big cats often roar to warn other cats to keep away from their territories. They also tend to roar at sunrise and sunset. Sometimes cats roar when they have finished eating. Quiet tigers. Tigers make many kinds of noises, but they can roar like lions. Some sounds they produce are so low-pitched that humans can't hear them. Low-pitched sounds can travel long distances, so they may help tigers to communicate with each other in large, dense forests. Body language. Cats use body language to show how they are feeling. For instance, friendly cats rub heads with each other, but angry cats thrash their tails from side to side, arc their backs to make themselves look bigger, and turn the backs of their ears around to the front. They may also make loud hissing noises. Purring. All cats can make a soft vibrating sound called a purr, though scientists aren't sure how they do it. Small cats can purr continuously, but big cats can only purr when they breathe out. Cats tend to purr when they are happy. Purring isn't loud, and so it is a good way for mothers and cubs to communicate without attracting interest from predators. Scent marks. All cats use urine to mark out their territories, often spraying it against trees and rocks as they wander around. The urine has a strong scent which is easily detected by other cats. It tells them they have entered another cat's territory. This male lion is roaring to tell other lions to keep their distance. These jaguars are poised for a savage fight. They are growling at each other and are ready to pounce. By rubbing their heads together, these male lions are showing that they like each other. Fact: a male lion's roar can be heard nearly 8 kilometers, which is 5 miles away.